Hey guys, it's Kayla.
And I'm Mark Allen.
And this is our channel. Here we talk about all things Disney as well as how to plan your Walt Disney World vacation.
So if that interests you, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.
All right. Mark Allen, what are we doing today?
We're packing!
Yay! So we leave for Disney on Saturday. So that'll be tomorrow for you guys when this video actually goes out. And so we are going to show you the monstrosity amount of things that we're gonna bring and how we're gonna pack it all in a carry-on. So let's get started. Here we go. So if you guys watched my packing video last time, we pack a ridiculous amount of things and it always looks like a huge monstrous mess on my bed, but don't worry, there is a method to our madness. Okay, we'll start with Mark Allen's things.
Okay, so pretty much this pile in this little square is going in my backpack. For the most part, it's all fragile stuff or stuff that I don't want to get lost or anything. So we've got my gimbal in there in its little case so it's nice and safe. I have an athletic silicone watch band, which I highly recommend. I wore a leather one last time for my Apple Watch and it pretty much got destroyed from all the sweat. I have a Grip It. I ordered this on Amazon. In here we have an external battery with the cable and everything. Headphones, we have a little adapter so that Kayla and I can listen to the same thing twice. We can both plug in our headphones. So that's that. We've got the MacBook and the charger. I have a magic band for the day that we get there for our travel day. I always recommend if you have quarters or pennies, put these in your carry-on.
So here's my tip with these. These are really, really neat. I found these at Hobby Lobby. A lot of people will put these in the M&M tubes, but because we're taking these as in our carry-on, the M&M tubes just show up as like giant black bars on the scanner, and so I like that these are clear so they can clearly like see what is in here. They had to dump all of our stuff out when we did this the first time, so that's a pro tip. Hoblob, we decorated these. If you want to check out my DIY video on how I painted them, you can.
Then we also have our big honkin' external drive so we can dump all the footage and stuff off for the vlogs. In this pile, I have all my clothes for the trip. I am probably way overpacking, but this will allow me to basically change every single day that we're there just in case the clothes get really nasty. This is in a compression cube, so this will all compress down really nicely. I have basically everything folded in here. So I have my t-shirts, my underwear, my socks all folded into basically one little pack so I can just pull that out for the day that I'm going to wear that. In this compression cube, I have a few things. We have an expandable duffel. Highly recommend for souvenirs, especially since we're carrying bags on with us. We won't have a lot of extra room, clearly. I've got PJs and I've got a swimsuit in there. I have, this is new to me. The last time I wore a leather belt, kind of like my wrist strap on my Apple Watch. This will just be really nice because it is fabric. It won't get all nasty and gross in the parks. We've got Band-Aids in this little dude. We've got a ton of them, clearly, in Ziploc bags and stuff.
Pro tip, use waterproof Band-Aids for blisters. They stay on a lot better, especially because it's humid and you'll get sweaty. The waterproof ones work a lot better.
And this little pouch we got at Target in the travel section for like $2 or $3, and they're so nice. They're just small little packing cubes to keep everything organized. I have my toiletries bag. I have pretty much everything in here except like some gel, whatnot. I've got a couple things of sunscreen, face sunscreen, deodorant, and some lens wipes. This is a first time for us bringing something like this. This is basically, it vibrates and you can roll your foot on it, which is going to be great after all day in the park. Then this is just kind of like my toiletries bag. I still have a few things to put in here. I'm gonna have like some medicine and what is this called? Lint roller. I'm not tired. We're also bringing full raincoats, but these are just little single-use disposable ponchos, just in case if the forecast is like looking really good, but all of a sudden it decides, like Florida, that it's going to rain. We'll just slip one of these in our bags because they're just not as bulky as a typical raincoat. So those will be really nice. Yeah, so this is my raincoat, believe it or not. It folds down really nicely, and it can be worn as a poncho, but I just put it
as a fanny pack.
Yeah. I mean, it can also be, it's basically a poncho, but what she said. So this can be worn as a fanny pack. I choose not to though, but it folds up and rolls up really nicely and fits right in my fanny pack. This is my park bag. So I have a few things that will go in here. This is a little fan. We won't put this whole bag of these little one-use toothbrushes in.
So I really want to try the Amok Amok cupcake, and it's got black frosting on it that I know is gonna make our teeth green and black. So we're bringing these to help with that.
You don't want to have black teeth?
No.
Okay. So this is pretty much park stuff. Of course, I'll have one of those tubes of pennies in there. I'll have our external battery, things like that. But some of that stuff I want to be able to easily pull out while we're in security versus putting it in my park bag right away. Then I'll just, once we get to the parks and everything, I'll transfer stuff over to my park bag. Okay, so now for my shoes. These are my Allbirds. I have not worn these at the parks, but I have worn them around home and everything and gotten them broken ahead of time. And I can honestly say I really, really like these. They run, I think, $95 and they are so comfortable. I did spray some water treatment on them and hopefully that will help keep them dry and everything in the parks. I'm also bringing my Chacos. I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear these or not, but just in case, I do have those options. This is another pair of tennis shoes that I'm bringing. I did wear these last time and really, really liked them. Okay, and a couple other bags that I'm bringing. This is my backpack. This will basically be my personal items. So my laptop, my gimbal, all of that stuff that I mentioned earlier will slide into this. Real nice. And I should even have some extra room in here. So if we absolutely fill up that duffel bag, I can still probably fit some stuff in there. Then I'm also bringing my Kavu. I have used this in the parks before. Really, really loved this.
All right, now my turn for my stuff. So this little thing, I have this bag just for like all my loose, small items. So of course you know how I feel about these fans. I have all of those. I've got my charging ports for all of my camera batteries. I've got all of the magic bands because we have too many. And then kind of like Mark Allen, I have my silicone watch band for my Apple Watch just because this gets not super comfortable when I'm getting hot and sweaty. And then of course we have all of our pins for trading. These are just some random ones that I don't care as much about, and I like to keep them in just like a little tiny little bag. I've got, of course, chapstick and my sunglasses, and then these. I haven't brought these before, but I'm doing it this time because last time I would find, especially at Epcot for the festivals, our hands would get sticky from all the food, and it was really hard to find somewhere to clean them. So I'm bringing some of these to put in my park bag.
They're technically for your butt.
Oh my gosh. You're not wrong. And of course, we're bringing our Body Glide. This was seriously a lifesaver last time. I recommend putting it on before the heat rash sets in, but it definitely does help. And then, of course, I have my assortment of Ziploc bags. I've got little sandwich size and big size. Of course, I have my poncho as well. My big Nikon camera. So this I will be using for taking pictures because I'm a weirdo and I like how this one takes pictures. And then I'm using my Canon G7X for filming. So I will probably be walking around with two cameras. And then speaking of that, I got this cute little thing at H&M and I love it. This is what I keep all of my extra batteries in and all of my extra little memory like SD cards. are all in there as well. So I may not use this actually in the parks, but I do use it to carry everything around, like to get to Disney, but then I'll probably just put the batteries in my actual fanny pack. And then of course I have some headphones to listen to some jams on the plane. This I have, this is just like a little SD card adapter so that I can dump all my pictures and my videos and things onto the laptop as the trip goes on so that I can save storage. And then my shoes, so I've done a video on my park shoes, so if you missed that, I will link that above so you can hear me talk a little bit more about that. But I have my 2 pairs of tennis shoes. I'm bringing a pair of sandals just in case we go to the pool or something. I don't know if I'll actually wear them, but I just have them if we're walking around our resort or something. And then these shoes are for my costume. And what else do I have? Okay, so this little guy is a keychain that's gonna go on my fanny pack. This is for my ears. And basically what that does is it just clips around like that, and then I can clip it to my fanny pack so it keeps it. So if it's raining or I'm on a ride where I can't wear my ears or something, I can clip it to that and not have to worry about carrying it or smashing it in my bag. And then my rain jackets, I have 2. So this one's the same one as Mark Allen's. I wore this on our last trip and I really do like this rain jacket. It was just annoying me because it's a pullover, and with my ears and my hats and all that stuff, it just got annoying to put on and off. So I'm bringing that one, but this is probably the one I will use the most. This one's more just like an actual zip up normal rain jacket. Next, I've got my clothes, and same as Mark Allen, I've sorted everything by day. So I have my shirt, my pants, my bras, my underwears, my headbands, my socks, all of that stuff is all in one roll. So all I have to do is that day I pull out my thing and I've got everything that I need in there. And same thing, this is a compression cube, so this will pack everything nice and tight in there. This one's a smaller compression cube. This one has my pajamas, my swimsuits. I'm gonna have my hats in there, and then all of my extra fanny packs, because I'm bringing like 5 or 6 of them, but it's fine. So those will all go in there. Again, this compresses down really nice and tight. I have my cool little toiletries bag. I love this thing. It actually holds everything that I need as far as like my toiletries and makeup and all of that stuff. I have this little bag with all my liquids in it, as well as anything else that I feel like could get like a little melty, like my deodorant. What I really love about this, I have traveled with this on a carry-on before, and they literally just let me take this out and just open it like that and sent it through the scanner, and it was totally fine. So that made it really easy.
Oh look, another fanny pack.
Oh look, another fanny pack. This is the one that I'm gonna have on the day of, or on our travel day, so that'll have all my park bag stuff in it. Like Mark Allen, I have my Kavu in case it's gonna be a heavy rain day where I need to make sure my camera and things stays protected. But yeah, I think, oh, and last but not least, this is very important. We love to bring these little pop-up hampers. That way we can just throw our clothes, our dirty clothes in there and not have to mix it in with all of our clean stuff. And I got this just at the dollar store. It's super easy. You can probably find them on Amazon too, but we love that. Okay, so that is all of the things that we are bringing to Disney World. I think the only things that we don't have that we didn't show you were like just a few of the things, like I said, that we're going to be using between now and that morning, like our toothbrush and hairbrush and like some batteries and things like that, phone chargers and all those things. So now I bet you're curious to see if this all fits into our suitcases. So,
I'm kind of wondering too.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be great. Okay, so enjoy our packing. All right, that's it. So 2 carry-on suitcases and our 2 personal items. I'm wearing those shoes that day, so I'm not putting those in my suitcase. But these suitcases we got at Target, I think.
Yeah, Target.
Are they Swiss something or other?
Yes, Swiss gear.
Swiss gear. We like them. They're the hardcover suitcases, so
and what's
keep our
nice
stuff
is
nice
that
and protected.
you can tell on Kayla's, this does have the expanding zipper in it too. Mine's zipped down, but
yeah,
so they do expand.
It fits. Okay, so that is it. That was our packing video for our October 2019 Disney World trip. Now we just need to go.
Yep.
I'm ready.
We leave tomorrow.
Ooh, well, it's not tomorrow, but it's tomorrow when this video goes out.
Same thing.
Awesome. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. And if you want to see our trip videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button because those will be coming out very, very soon.
What did we forget?
Yes. What did we forget? If you think we forgot something, make sure you leave that down in the comments below. There's still some time to add it to it. So let us know if we forgot anything. All right. Well, that's all we got for you guys today. We'll see you next time. Bye.